My name is Mandy Jameson. My son Daniel Jameson was stabbed to death on the 3rd of July 2018. This is a message for Decca Heggie. But before we do that, I'd just like to thank Emma and Brian for letting me do this. I asked them to do it, and I'll just clarify something as well. I've known Emma for a long time. She went out with my cousin for years in Liverpool, and she's never bullied me. Emma actually refused to tell me about Derek because she wanted me to find out myself. I'd just like to say, without the help of Dave, the whole documentary wouldn't have happened. So while you're slagging him off, go and look in the mirror. Leanne White is a grieving mother like me. Ava died just over 12 weeks ago. God love her, that's why she's not here today. She is mortified at what we've been told about you. I applied for Claire's law and Sarah's law. I've had them back, I've read them. I know everything about you, Derek. And if I'd have known all that at the start, you wouldn't have got through my front door, mate. I'm just letting you know. So while you're like playing a victim, don't. Because I find it really insulting, the fact that I allowed you in my home. Erica allowed you in her home. You're not supposed to be anywhere near women. My child was here, my friend was here. Anything could have happened. At the end of the day, without Dave, you've had no video, love. Because it's him that we trusted, not you. And I find it really offensive that we've been used to give you your 5-minute wonder. I've watched all your videos on YouTube and I find it so sad. I will say it's really sad. Do you know if you've ever lost anyone, it makes you see things completely different. And I'm watching you on that video, just lying, basically. And what you've done to them women, and I'm a victim of domestic violence. And to me, how dare you? I feel like swearing, but I won't, because I'm not going to call you the N-word either, because that's what you want, so you can play a victim. I know you're not a victim, lovely. I know what you are. And I hope, do you know, this fight that you've arranged for further attention, because that's all you are, basically, is an attention-seeking hoe bag, isn't it? Hey, let's just get it right. You're screaming out for attention. You think if you don't get any attention, no one will like you. You need to get psychiatrist help, because you are cuckoo. Completely. The other night I received yet another troll message to my organisation, Danny's Place, from one of Derek's friends, telling me that I've been groomed by Emma. No, I haven't. Saying to me that, you know, Derek's innocent and everything else, and, you know, poor Derek and Nara. Well, no, it's not poor Derek at all. And Derek needs to stop getting stupid women to message me to make him feel, and telling them that he's not happy with me because I've blocked him on everything. Well, why wouldn't I block you? After, what would you do if you were in my position? Would you not block me? I would. You know, at the end of the day here, you're the one that's bang out of order. I know you keep doing this, making stupid videos, you know, playing a victim and everything else that goes with it, and telling your mother to stop sending me messages as well, because I'm not interested. At the end of the day, I've seen the evidence. I have read your Sarah's law and your Claire's law. So, you know, you're calling everyone else. Go and look in the mirror. And Leanne White, who couldn't be on this again, because she's not good, and no one would expect her to be. She's mortified with you. And I promise you this, Decca Heggie, you will never do anything in Liverpool again. I promise you that, love. You will never work in Liverpool again.
Hello everyone. Well, Mr. Decca, you finally got desperate and overreached out of lack of control. You thought you would be able to drive a wedge into a group who have spent months and some of them years researching to expose you. It is funny to think that you judge people by your own mental standards, but you don't know that you are not normal, Decca. We all see it, and that lack of normal rational thinking has always been your worst enemy. Decca, every video you post you have to now edit. Your drone doc was cut to 23 minutes over those involved finding out what you are. Your meeting in will not be aired once the boys you met get the videos out on you. You created the dark bot, Decca. Do you know that? Your betrayal is what pushed my dad over the edge. You created the thing that will destroy you. It is funny, every time you think your lies about my dad will work against him, all you do is make him stronger and bring those around him closer. You will never be the same again. You only get views when you talk about fights or drama. You once told me that all you wanted was to be the next Joe Rogan. The thing is, Decca, you're a violent rapist and abuser. No one will ever see you for anything else. You are still releasing false narratives about my dad, so let's clear that up for the public. After Darkbot, Senior exposed, he learned that you could be groomed into thinking that you and my dad had a common enemy. It is simple tactics to ensure the target is in a place that makes them feel safe, as sharing an enemy, and your mindset of using people. The end was simple. But Decca, that was on December 6th last year. My dad went public against you on December the 9th, and he had been looking into you since November. So who are you trying to kid here, Mr. Decca, you big liar pants? People have asked my dad why does Decca never speak of what you say about him. It is over the fear you feel, the fear of what you know is coming for you. That fear, Decca, is like sweet, sweet honey to the dark bot. First we bathe in your fears, then we feast upon your soul, then once we are done, you will not even be a thought in my dad's mind. You never had the bollocks to meet on the 7th. You're a fucking rapist, Mr. Decca. You are not special and you are not going to be permitted to continue, so I am going to make you an offer, a one-time deal. Make a video confessing your crimes, the rapes, the abuse of minors. Confess to it all, Decca, then turn yourself into the police and admit the charges against of domestic abuse, rape, abuse of minors, online stalking, and online abuse. Do that, then do your time. Then once you are a free man who has paid for the trauma he has caused, then all this can and will stop. Until then, your life is no longer yours, Mr. Decca. You're nothing more than a mouse being pawed at by the dark bot and the large extended network. You must know that, right, Decca? When the fingers snap, and they will snap, you will no longer have that you pride the most. You will no longer have a platform. Thank you for making the dark bot more than just a channel, more than just my dad, more than just a man, no more human, motherfucker. We are not one. And Mr. Decca, the truth will always set you free. If not for you, do it for your family. Stand tall and take your charges, confess, and the truth will set you free. Anyone working with Mr. Decca, you have 24 hours from this video going live to make contact with anyone who is publicly speaking out against Mr. Decca. Tell them you no longer have a working relationship and have ended contact with the Decca Heggie, or you can choose to stand with Decca. And I am sorry, you have chosen to be destroyed along with the Carlisle beast. Oh, and to the doctor, you have been given enough time. We know you support Decca, and you now know why. Your life is about to change forever. Examples will be made of those in support of Decca Heggie. There is a trailer going live tonight at 7 p.m. UK time. Please share it. Goodbye and thanks from Darkbot and Starling. Oh, remember this, Decca, legends never die.
keeps calling